What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is about
some fun facts on what makes me a motherfucking bad is that I make my own motherfucking money. Okay, as long as the opportunity is there, the door is always open for me. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing about it. What about it? Oh, okay. Second, I make my own motherfucking rules. As long as my motherfucking son and me is taken care of, bills paid, clean, house clean, and all my motherfucking things are taken care of, bitch, I don't want to hear nothing motherfucking about it. I do what the fuck as I fucking please. Say what the fuck will be my ass. Okay. And his ass, it's fat, baby. It's very motherfucking fat. Natural at its finest. I'm the venom and the motherfucking antidote. Okay? And trust, any bitch ever fucking steps in, we can bump any motherfucking day. Okay?
This is the story of Kenivia Howard
Well, sorry to say she won't be needing that fat ass.
Browley, a 25-year-old mother, entrepreneur, and certified lash technician. Sadly, her life was tragically cut short after an argument with 48-year-old Anthony Lamar Buxton. What began as a confrontation quickly escalated into a deadly encounter as Anthony chased Kenivia down a residential street before fatally shooting her. In a chilling aftermath, when a friend confronted the alleged killer, he pointed a gun at her. How did a promising life end in such tragedy over a simple disagreement? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Wyoming, Michigan, a quiet suburban city located just outside of Grand Rapids. This city is famous for its tree-lined streets and residential charm and is home to roughly 76,000 people. Yet, within this seemingly peaceful community, a tragedy unfolded that leaves a family devastated. At the heart of this story is 25-year-old Kenivia Howard Browley, a devoted mother and a rising entrepreneur. Kenivia was a certified lash technician and also the proud owner of Brown Blinks, her own lash extension business. Her drive and passion for her craft were matched only by her deep love for her family, especially her young son. Friends and family describe Kenivia as a kind and ambitious woman, with an infectious smile and a heart full of warmth. Those who knew her best describe her as fiercely independent, driven.
I don't know where this is going or how it's going to end, but this is exactly why we tell y'all women don't be arguing with these men.
yeah.
Real talk. I don't know how it's. Why are you arguing with a guy outside?
To build a better future for herself and her son. She was a dreamer and doer who hustled every day to turn her goals into reality. But little did anyone know that her dreams would never see the light of day. On September 8, 2024, a tragic incident unfolded in the quiet residential neighborhood of Bluebird Avenue SW in Wyoming, Michigan. Kenivia Jocelyn Howard Browley was shot and killed by 48-year-old Anthony Lamar Buxton outside his home in broad daylight. At around 12:40 p.m. on that fateful Sunday, Wyoming police received reports of gunfire in the 3400 block of Bluebird Avenue. When officers arrived at the scene, they found Kenivia lying on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds. She was immediately rushed to the hospital but succumbed to her injuries shortly thereafter. Witnesses reported that Kenivia and Anthony had been involved in an argument before the shooting occurred. What began as a verbal altercation tragically escalated into violence. Anthony, who had a lengthy criminal history dating back 3 decades, including a 1994 armed robbery conviction, shot Kenivia multiple times, with one of the bullets fatally wounding her. Surveillance footage from a nearby home captured the horrifying event where Anthony was seen chasing Kenivia into the street and firing 3 shots at her. This footage, along with eyewitness testimony, would later form the backbone of the case against him. Before police could arrive, one of Kenivia's friends came to the scene, finding her gravely injured on the ground. The friend confronted Anthony, who was still armed. In a shocking escalation, Anthony pointed the gun at the woman and threatened to shoot her as well. He then retreated into his garage, where he hid the firearm in a dark-colored bucket. The gun, along with unspent rounds that matched a weapon used in the shooting, was later recovered by forensic investigators. Anthony was arrested at the scene and later charged with multiple offenses, including open murder, felonious assault for threatening Kenivia's friend, and 3 weapons-related charges. Since he was a convicted felon, Anthony was not legally allowed to possess a firearm, and this charge alone carried a potential 5-year sentence. The gravity of the murder charge, however, left him facing a possible life sentence.
A man accused of shooting and killing a 25-year-old woman in Wyoming over the weekend is now charged. Police responded to a home on Bluebird Avenue Southwest for the report of a shooting around 12:40 in the afternoon Sunday. When they arrived, officers said they found 25-year-old Kenivia Howard Browley with multiple gunshot wounds. She later died at the hospital. Witnesses told police the two were arguing and that Buxton chased Howard Browley.
And see, what do? It takes two to argue. So look, I always say it. She didn't think that, oh, this argument's gonna end with him chasing me down and gunning me down. No.
No.
That's why she was cool and felt safe enough to argue at 25 with a 40-year-old man that she didn't know was crazy. Yeah, so that's why we
48-year-old dude, like
arguing with him. No, that's her neighbor. It was her neighbor arguing with him. Like, what was it about? What was y'all arguing about? What was this about? Entrepreneur, certified last short. It don't tell it what it's like about. Promise. Yeah, don't like. Why did they start arguing?
Into the street and shot her 3 times.
On September 10, 2024, Anthony was arraigned in Wyoming District Court, where he was denied bond. He remains in custody at Kent County Jail, awaiting further court proceedings. A probable cause conference is scheduled for September 18, 2024, where the court will determine if there is enough evidence to proceed with a trial. Given the weight of the evidence, including video surveillance, witness testimony, and the recovery of the weapon, a conviction appears likely. Wyoming police detectives, along with their forensic services unit, launched a comprehensive investigation into the circumstances leading up to the shooting. Neighbors and community members were shocked by the violence in their usually peaceful suburban neighborhood. Many knew Kenivia as a hardworking young woman with a bright future. In the aftermath of the shooting, Kenivia's family and friends gathered to honor her memory and mourn the loss of her life. Members of the community, clients from her lash business, and loved ones came together to share memories of her kindness, ambition, and love for her son. The tragic death of Kenivia is a heartbreaking reminder of how quickly life can be taken in senseless acts of violence. What happened to her shouldn't have happened. A young mother and beloved community member lost her life in a moment of unfathomable rage. This tragedy leaves many questions about what could have been done to prevent such a devastating loss, and the deep scars it has left on her family and loved ones. Her tragic death could have been prevented with stronger measures to keep firearms away from individuals like Anthony Lamar Buxton, a convicted felon who should never have had access to a gun. Her young son will forever feel the absence of her love and guidance. Her death leaves an irreplaceable void in her family and community, reminding us of the need for both systemic change and increased efforts to prevent such senseless violence. My condolences to her friends and family. May you continue to heal and one day find peace. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Kenivia Howard, salute to viral crimes. Yeah, man, like we say, just like the Chicago lady that was arguing with that guy, not really arguing, but he told her, don't say another word to me. And her 14-year-old son had to come in and kill him. What did he do? Say another word, I'm gonna knock you out. And then she said something else to him. Bang, hit her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why women continue to think that they can argue with these men out in public like it's getting y'all some type of points. Just turn around and leave.
Yeah, it seemed like that's definitely what probably was the situation that came to happen. That she ended up saying, the wrong thing. Definitely, made fun of him.
You said something real
And
crazy.
he like, this little bitch.
Yep.
You ain't gonna be talking to me like that, or and these little girls be snappy and like, fuck you, this and that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
extra,
you know
and
she was
extra
turned
turn
up.
up.
Yeah.
I'll beat your ass.
Lame
Don't
ass
even
nigga,
say
you won't do
this
shit.
and all
You
that.
won't do
And
shit.
so he already loco, and so he just lost control. And that's just how it goes. But let me know your thoughts on this matter. Comment down below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And until further.